Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BA'ashem YAHWASHI, BA'ashem RICANS, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kalkub coming at you with another lesson. In today's lesson, I want to get into, faith as well as the signs, all right, the signs that we see that should boost our faith, all right, or should tell us that we are on the right track, we're on the right path, okay? Because the fact of the matter is that our walk is not a walk that we can see or we're able to tell what's going on carnally or immediately. Okay, it's like I don't know what the best analogy would probably be, like trying to find your way out of a dark room, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yet, while you're in the dark room and you can't see, you have something that's actually helping you to tell you which way to go. And I guess to further solidify said metaphor, all right, I would say that the Lord is basically kind of like telling you which way to go by maybe hitting sounds so that you can follow. Okay, well, it's this way. I hear this way, so this must be the path, or it's this way, this, then, like, that type of, that's basically kind of like faith. Let's get into this first scripture. Hebrews chapter 11, verse from the top. Now faith is the substance of things, the evidence of things not seen. Again, like going to the not parable, but metaphor that I just made, we're not able to see it. All right, and the thing is, like, it's a very powerful thing for us to, it's a very powerful thing for us to be able to believe, all right, that the Lord chose us to believe, yet, like, there's no physical, or it's like an immediate reward / physical manifestation that's telling us you are doing the right thing, keep up the good work, and X, Y, and Z. Okay, the only thing that we have to go on is, faith and believing that what we're doing is in fact the right thing to do, as well as, the signs, the spiritual signs that we see, like, for example, the war, the MOTB, and all the stuff that's being implemented. All right, our okay, not necessarily our vision, quote unquote vision, all right, is not what's carrying us through, but it's the understanding that the Lord has allowed us to understand. All right, so the inspiration, and let me get into the inspiration of this, which was this lesson, all right, where we were talking about not every Israelite is made the same. And I'm going to put the I put the link to this in the description, but basically he was talking about how there are some Israelites that just prophesy that are so fixated on prophecy, this truth, X, Y, and Z, this and the third. All right, and the thing is, I see what he means, because for me personally, when I heard about Neuralink, when I heard about some sort of prophecy that pertains to us getting out of here or being closer, or the MOTB in general, all right, I do get excited. I say, because, okay, one thing I'll tell you one thing that happened. So when I heard in September, all right, I heard this Neuralink, Elon Musk BI startup set to begin human trials. Okay, I didn't hear this one. This is from CNN. I heard specifically it would be this year, and I in my spirit, in my inner mind, if you want to call it that, I was overjoyed because what that translated to me like, oh my God, we're just that much closer to the end. That means like we're almost done. And number one, for us being this truth, we do need to have the mindset of, we want to leave as soon as possible. If you want to stay here, if you are enjoying or living it up now, then you need to check yourself, because this is not our rest. But aside from that, getting back on topic, as I was saying, like, this is the type of stuff that should be exciting you, making us say, oh my God, we're drawing near, like just like a kid that is super happy about some sort of game or whatever type of nice thing. Like, that's the type of joy that we need to be having, because when we hear of these prophecies, okay, when we hear prophecies coming to pass, we hear war thing, and even the brother said it in the lesson. We're not saying that war. We're not saying that we like to hear, there's going to be bombs coming on us, if not near us. Okay, that's not the thing. That's not what we want to hear. That's not what we do want to hear, that, yes, but we don't relish in that. We relish in the fact that the scripture said, okay, Matthew chapter 24, verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all those things must come to pass. So Yahawashi told us, wars and the rumors of wars start and pop off. We can't be troubled. And again, it's all faith based. Okay, it all goes back down to faith. If you have faith, if you truly believe in the words, because, like, okay, we see this, we see the manifestation of the prophecies coming to pass, all right, yet we aren't thinking that, it's almost time. We aren't thinking that, it's going to be a bad time, it's going to be a hard time, we're sad because people are dying, X, Y, and Z. We hear that the steps that need to be taken are being taken now, immediately, soon, whatever, closer than we thought, all right? And that lets us know that okay, this is the metaphorical sound that we hear, that when we can't see, and that leads us into, taking this step into going to the right direction, all right? This is how we are able to tell, okay, that we are doing the right thing, we are on the right path, okay? Because we do. There are people, okay, I want to say heathens, okay, or not even just heathens, but 2/3 as well, just the people that the Lord is not dealing with, all right? They're going to see this stuff, and even though they were told, when the wars and rumors of wars come, don't worry about it, you're going to be good, then there's still going to be people that are panicking, saying like, oh my God, I need to go get this, do this, panic buy, and all this, like, all that type of stuff. And that separates the people, the elect, the heathens, the 2/3, all right? Because the elect, okay, in our faith, we're not going to worry about that. We rejoice that everything is popping off. Because the thing is, China, Russia, whoever, okay, whatever country, all these countries that do not mess with America/Babylon, all right, they are going to come to America, and a lot of us, all right, we live in America, all right, we live in this North American continent or whatever, and if they decide to bomb, let me just get it as a matter of fact. Okay, because I saw this, and where's the freaking map? All right, right here. All right, like, all right. So, say for example, if you live in California, okay, like, I'm pretty sure you would probably be in the blast radius. Would you not? Be afraid? Would you not be fearful? All right, under normal circumstances. But the Lord said, no, don't be troubled. Don't worry about it. The Lord's going to look after you. All right, and that's again just the mindset that we need to have, that no matter what is going to happen, no matter what happens, that we have faith. Okay, all throughout whatever is going on, we trust and have faith that YAHAWASHI is going to deliver us from that, from said destruction. All right, and again, just further going more into it, just right quick. I also saw this. Okay, this man functions in his legs. All right, he is able to walk again. All right, and this is more and more prophecies, and because of that, all right, it might seem, Slakia, there's another one, Slakia. Let me find it. Where is it? They were making super soldiers. Oh, here, right here. So yeah, he's getting his motor functions restored. And over here,
program and raised the red flag about China. You told us that they were building a very strong military. We know that they've got the largest Navy in the world. Well, the Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, joined me on Sunday Morning Futures this weekend to talk about the intelligence that shows the Chinese Communist Party and what it's doing. Here's John Ratcliffe.
Oh, I don't have it right now, but I also saw that I believe it was China or Korea, one or the other, that they were teaching kids how to load up rockets or something like that. All right. So again, it's just more. Now they're creating super soldiers.
Gene editing. It's altering DNA, and it's one of the things that our intelligence shows that China is doing. They've got the PRC, the People's Republic of China, has 2 million strong in its military, and it's trying to make them stronger through, gene editing. And that's just one of the ways that, China is trying to essentially dominate the planet and set the rules in the world order. And why it's so important, and people need to understand, is this is an authoritarian regime. It doesn't care about people's individual rights. We've seen what they've done to the Uyghurs. We've seen what they've done in Hong Kong. It's about putting the state first. And that is always made America great.
Yeah, so if you imagine, most people know fucking, Captain America, all right? Now imagine 2 million Captain Americas, all right? Like, we would not want to, go up against that as we are now, unless the Lord was dealing with us and protecting us, okay? So, as we are right now, like we just cannot, we cannot do anything about them. Like we would lose. But that's the thing. Like, as all that prep is going, okay, we have faith that the Lord is going to either deliver us or take care of them himself, all right, or set us up with the spiritual powers and to wash them, to beat them, to overcome them, to defeat them, All right, that's the type of stuff that, like, just imagine, like, 2 million Captain Americas. All right, like that's actually insane. That's crazy. And then on top of that, people they make I think it was Winter Soldier. I think his arm, he doesn't have an arm. So if they replace this dude's people like him, replace his legs with fucking, you know, super bionic legs and stuff like that, then what? Even worse, even more dangerous than, you know, Captain America's. All right, the super stuff and whatnot. All right, they're setting up all this stuff, and it is a threat. It is a threat to us as we are now. Yes, but we have faith that the Lord is going to preserve us and protect us all throughout, and only let them afflict the heathens and the 2/3. All right, that's why we don't want to be a part of the 2/3. We want to be delivered out of that. All right.
Picked up what I was doing with my hips.
The 40-year-old has been able to stand, walk, and even climb stairs with the help of those implants. And even when the implants are turned off, Oscom can walk with the help of crutches. The researchers saying he did.
All right, Slaki, I just need to point out a very important thing, because this is all right. And when the masses, the 2/3, the heathens see stuff like this, all right, then they get that false sense of hope, and thinking and saying that, you know, Esau or whoever is in charge of, you know, these types of projects, they are, you know, the gods. Because there was that one fake Jay that was talking about saying, oh, we as humans are surpassing, you know, a god in the sky, and we're making intelligent design. When no, like, the Lord is that intelligent design. Look at how well our bodies already work. Okay, like it is like I actually just cannot believe like how stupid that guy said. I don't even remember his name, but I know I cursed him. Anyway, I cursed him out. That's what I meant to say. Slakia. Anyway, the thing is, I cursed him out. You know, not in person, but I just, you know, sometimes when you hate people, you just want to say bad things, because, you know, when we hate the Lord's enemies. Okay, so when people disrespect, and that's the thing. Like, how can you say that you are a J if you are disrespecting the Lord YAHAWAH and YAHAWASHI? That does not make no sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, moving onwards. This whole intelligent design thing, it makes people think, oh, well, now this people is either an envoy of God or a God himself. So then, like, it actually does confuse and deceive the masses, okay, and that leads to their destruction. But they were only able to be deceived only because the Lord's not dealing with them, because it's impossible to deceive the elect. All right, so if we are of the elect, we're never going to get, you know, deceived by stuff like this. Okay, we can see the evilness, Slaki. We can see the evilness through this. All right, let me see. Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Okay, so yeah, it might be saying, oh yeah, we wanna heal people, X, Y, and Z. We want to do this, and then in actuality, okay, well, now after everything's all said and done, then they're gonna say, okay, well, this was the real reason why we wanted to do this, and we wanted to help you. Okay, quote unquote help you, because we needed it for this. All right. And hey, no, no. Anyway, that is, I don't know what that is. Kind of, yeah, I'm good. The video will be in the description. I didn't fully see the video clearly, so yeah, this is kind of nasty. Anyway, yeah, moving on, back into the whole matter of faith. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So the thing is, like, we see with our eyes, Slakia, when we see with our eyes, we see these things that can be corrupted, that can go away, so that will eventually, that may be pleasurable for us temporarily, but at the end of the day, it's not a permanent thing. It's not an everlasting thing. All right. So we don't as it says in Matthew chapter 6 verse 19, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So we need to aim for the spiritual things, the things that we cannot see, rather than things that we can see. And that's what a lot of people do. They invest a lot of their time, on their real life jobs rather than their spiritual jobs, where the Lord is going to be paying us. The Lord is going to be, I'm not saying, you don't have to work a physical job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, outside of your necessities, all right, and maybe your certain needs that you have, okay, there's also the making time for the Lord YAHAWASHI, all right, and that's the thing that we need to establish amongst ourselves, making time to work for YAHAWASHI, okay. We can't just work only for Esau, all right. And as we build up that spiritual bank account, okay, as one brother had, said it, as, used the term, it's a spiritual bank account. Like, how much can we, or what do you think we could spend? What do you think we're going to have that spiritual money for? Okay, being rich towards YAHAWASHI, like, oh, I got $1 million spiritually, then imagine just how much more that's worth, as it is eternal and we can't lose it. All right, it's kind of like, I think the best way would be like, okay, so carnally, you have $1 million. All right, you're using that $1 million over and over again. All right, and as you're using it, it's depleting. But for those that have $1 million, in spiritual money, all right, which just like, let me actually get the talent. Slacking, that was. Okay, so just like with the 3 servants, there was one servant that had 5 talents, another servant had 2. Okay, Matthew chapter 25 verse 15, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So we start off with, spiritually, oh, we might have a dollar, okay, one spiritual dollar, okay, and then as we work, we double it, triple it, quadruple it, multiply it by 100, 1,000,000, whatever, and we get to the point where we have 100 talents. Okay, let's get that. Hold on. Verse 20. Matthew chapter 25 verse 20. And he that had received verse 20. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. So he built up that, that spiritual bank account. Okay. He built up that spiritual bank account to double it from not just 5, but to 10, but to gain 5 more. Okay, so with that, okay, he still has them. All right, his inheritance increased from what he already had. All right, he's gaining more. He's doing more to gain more. All right, and it's as we see in Matthew chapter 6 verse 20, but lay not up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Like, it's something that we're going to have forever, and we cannot lose it. Okay, so as we have that spiritual, okay, it stays with us forever. Okay, as in 2 Corinthians 4:18, where the things which are not seen are eternal. Okay, so this type of spiritual money is eternal, and we can't lose it. All right, it's impossible. We're going to have it forever. All right, even as we spend it, quote unquote, spend it, quote unquote, heavy quote unquote spend. So it's spend. It's not like we're losing. We're not losing it. We can't lose it. Okay, it's something that stays with us. All right. So Psalm chapter 4 verse 3, but know that the Lord has set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. And precept to that, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord chose us out of all the people, out of all the nations, out of all these all these quote unquote nations, people, heathens, whatever. Okay, we are different, and we are the only ones that are able to truly have that gift of faith. Okay, Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, is the gift of Yahweh. Okay, so our mercy, the mercy bestowed upon us, the faith, okay, it is a gift from YAHAWASHI. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay, maybe I don't know. Okay, well, that's basically the main point is the fact that as we with the bestowed with the faith, okay, chosen by YAHAWASHI, okay, we are chosen. We have this faith, okay, and it is a very powerful statement, all right, that out of all these people, the Lord chose us, and it's even more powerful that in our walk, okay, for the kingdom, we are able to basically, like, the book of Eli, a brother freaking made mention of this. Okay, he made a mention of this before in the book of Eli. Definitely watch that movie. Denzel Washington, he was blind. All right, he was blind all this whole time, and like he was blind throughout the whole movie, and he was able to do all that stuff, be protected, and it just like he made it. He did his mission. All right. So how much Okay, because that's just a movie. All right, we want to be just like, that metaphorically. Okay, where we have that faith and we can make this walk all the way through. All right, and the Lord will deliver us. All right. He wasn't delivered in the thing, but obviously, that's the visions of Esau. Okay, and I will say that Esau tends to want to kill Jake off so oftenly. Like, I've seen so many different stories where they just have to, like, if someone has to die, okay, they always have to kill the person. Okay, and like after. So, this is going to be a spoiler. Definitely go watch a movie. But after Denzel Washington, Book of Eli, whatever, finished his job and he did what he was supposed to do, okay, he died. And then he's asking for protection for the girl that he was with. The Mila Kunis's character, whatnot. But why? Like, what was her purpose? She has no real purpose. She has no plan, no motive or anything like that. She just there. All right, like that didn't make any sense. But he had a purpose, he had a reason, and he was doing it. Okay, and again, like, Esau doesn't have, or Esau doesn't even want to, really put out the truth in there. He'll put bits and pieces of it. But for us, like, just the main thing is that we are going through our walk, and our walk is going to bear fruit. It's not going to be a fruitless thing where, we just, die just because of it. The kingdom of heaven is waiting for us, okay? And I'm not saying that we're all going to survive it. Some of us may be killed as martyrs, but the fact of the matter is, Esau likes to show that there is no real, it's kind of like that plantation Christianity where they kind of try to incentivize Jake to sacrifice themselves for everyone else in a vain way, in a vain sense. Whereas for the Lord does not, let me get that as a matter of fact. Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 32, for I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord Yahawah, wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. All right, so the Lord doesn't have a pleasure in death, okay? But Esau does, and that's why Esau wants us. And I'm pretty sure if you see like most like of these like horror movies or like thrillers or whatever, and there's like just this one Jake, a lot of times you'll see Jake is actually the one that's that tends to die if someone does die. Like, seldom does Jake ever live if there's a good Jake. What was that one movie with Brenda Song? It was that one movie, Secret Obsession, okay? There was a black detective, what is his name? This guy, okay, never mind then. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I remember him dying though. He got like shot or stabbed or something. Oh well, I guess I was wrong. Slakia then. Anyway, the main thing is, as I said before, maybe watch some other movies like I don't know, I can't think of something off the top of my head, but like I guess maybe check a Friday movie and stuff like that where there was some black so-called black guy, and they do tend to die more often than not. And there's also the stereotype of the black guy always dies first in horror movies. All right, so a lot of time they do seek to kill off Jake. All right, which has been another not really sign, okay, from Esau, the saying that they don't want us to live. All right, but as again, back to the topic, the faith that we have, that we see all these other things, we see the signs, we hear the cues, we see the visual cues that's telling us you are doing the right thing, you're going on the right path. This is you're doing it, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing a good job. All right, keep up the good work. Okay, that's the thing that we look for, and that's what we in our faith we hold strong, even though we don't see the physical manifestation of the faith that we have in the good that we're waiting for. All right. Matthew chapter 17 verse 20, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. So the thing is, with our faith, okay, as we wholeheartedly believe in YAHAWAH, Hashem Yahawashi, that is where just are going to work out, and the impossible is going to be possible. There's like, I cannot tell you how much impossibility has happened for me. I'm able to and I have said lessons. I made lessons about stuff like that, and it's just a fact of the matter that as we're going through this stuff, just have faith. And the fact that we can have faith and we can still keep on going is proof that the Lord is dealing with us. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, DTA Abba Ball, and Shalom.